So this seems like a random thought, but I've just finished watching Spelling the Dream on Netflix, and it really got me thinking about why Indian American children are consistently winning these spelling competitions in the States. And when I looked into it, the stats are, they're incredible. Even more outstanding is that English isn't even the first language of these children's parents. Yet their children are winning and acing these televised competitions. Often English isn't even the child's mother tongue either. Not to mention the fact that they've got to be tested on French and Spanish words as well. And I think the reason why they've had so much success is that a lot of Indian families are multilingual. Their children grow up speaking several different languages. India has about 22 official languages and, hundreds of different dialects. And this means that children are very comfortable with the composition of words, linking words up in one language to another. In fact, I'm Indian and English isn't my mother tongue, Gujarati is. And when I was growing up, I somehow started learning European languages, and it was a seamless process for me that I didn't even question until I got older. In fact, when I last visited India, groups of Hindi people were speaking English when there were no English people around. And it's considered second nature for them to be able to speak English from a young age, and obviously because English is a national language aside from Hindi. And another thing that I found really interesting is that with the spelling bee competitions, Indians feel inspired by other Indians winning. It's almost become the Olympics for Indians in the States. Indian children are seeing their peers on YouTube and on TV, and they want to compete on the same level playing field as well. They feel like they can strive for their goals, and it's possible for them to achieve that too. It's like a tangible result for them. And I think that's why they're excelling so much and succeeding, because they have a vision in sight and they can see that it's possible. They're also very structured when it comes to their commitment to their education and honing in on these academic skills. They're taking spelling to the next level. The most obvious technique is when we talk about the etymology. When you study the origin and the root of the word and how it develops over the years. So that's something that they're focusing on. And I think also I come from a generation where we were using sort of handheld dictionaries. So when I was learning French, Spanish, English, this would be my core reference. And we've sort of gone back to that, and that's what these children are doing. They've got a genuine curiosity in expanding their vocab, and they're dedicating hours and hours every day, including weekends, in sort of, geeking up on this. And that's why they're so good at it. Another thing I noticed when I was watching the documentary is how much it is a collective family activity. Everyone is super committed, the siblings are involved, they're often also taking part in the spelling bees as well. So everyone is working towards a collective purpose. And I noticed how much the children enjoy that level of healthy competition. Competition is great, it's really good for us, it helps build up our character. And it's so amazing to see the drive in these children as they're pursuing their own goals. And I think it prepares them also for their future education and career, and they're well aware of that. So, if you get a chance to watch it, do, because I think it's so inspiring to watch these young children get ahead so quickly and so far in terms of their language skills.